What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're going to jump right into this today. Copart walk around, number one on my list, is something I had to look at. You know I love my Panthers, right? You know I love my Panther platforms, and look at this. We don't have one, we got two of them side by side. I got a parts car, man. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. That's a burn car. I'm not really interested in that one. But this one I'm kind of intrigued about. It's a flood car. Let's start out with that. Get that out of the way. This is a flood car. All right, it's got 112,000 miles on it. It's an 07. It's a town car, in case you didn't know. Signature limited. It sounds impressive. Really, not so much. Okay, but it's a great car. These things ride exceptionally well. Very comfortable cars, but it's listed as enhanced. Enhanced. See the in? Sorry for the wind noise. Sorry for the wind noise. We got a cold front and storms moving in today. I'm welcoming a cold front. It's going to be 100 degrees today. Please bring me some cooler weather. All right. So this is a non-runner and it's a flood, which tells me most likely she sucked up water. All right. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But not all the time. Ooh, hold on. How deep was this in the water is what I want to know. I don't see anything. A lot of times you look under the mats, okay? Little secret, you look under the mats and they'll be wet. You'll have condensation on these. That lets you know that there's standing water in it. I don't see that here, but I can smell. Another thing I like to do, look in the pockets. All right, look in the pockets. Look in any holes to see if there's any mud or debris, grass, anything like that in there to give you a better idea of how high the water got. I always like to find a water line, but you don't always find one. Sometimes they have these cars detailed before they're sent to auction to help them bring a little more money. I'll be honest with you, something this old that's not going to bring much money anyway, generally they won't spend that kind of time or money on something like this. They just generally don't. The interior looks to be in pretty good condition. The seat's nice, the dash is nice. Everything looks relatively good in here, guys. Let's pop the hood, and we are going to hook a booster pack to it. Watch your fingers. This chrome right here, as you can see, this fake chrome peels off, and it'll peel off along the edges here. And when you stick your finger in here to lift these, it'll slice your finger open to the point you need stitches. Ask me how I know. Oh boy, this ain't gonna run. No, this is more than just like driving down a dirt road. This looks like the whole front end was underwater. Really? Really? Well, maybe not. I'll give it a shot. But what I'm seeing here, obviously somebody had already taken the engine cover off. They left it off. There is, mud caked down here. There's stuff caked, mud and stuff caked everywhere. And look at this. Somebody's had this open and they've disconnected the mass airflow sensor. And what's the verdict in here? There's mud. There's mud in the bottom. The air filter, however, actually looks to be in pretty good shape. The air filter looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the mass airflow sensor. It's very rare, but there are times where if you unplug the mass airflow sensor, sometimes car don't want to run. Sometimes it just won't want to run, especially when it's cold. Somebody's been disconnecting stuff over here too. We got all kinds of stuff disconnected over here, guys. All kinds of stuff. There's your fuel rail. Fuel rail's been disconnected. This coil right here has been disconnected. So yeah, in fact, the coils are not even in the engine. They're not even in the engine, guys. The coils are all just hanging out up here. Yeah, the bolts are all missing. Well, I'm just gonna throw it out there, guys. This one's probably not gonna run. Well, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and throw a jump on it. I don't expect it's gonna run. I don't expect it's even gonna turn over, but I am hopeful that we get it to at least crank. If we can get it to at least crank, then that'll tell me, there is a chance that this thing's gonna be all right. I want this, and if we can make it work, I'll bid on this right now. See if we got any juice. No. There we go. All right. She's got juice now, guys. Moment of truth. Comment down below right now. Do you think it'll crank at all? Or do you think it's locked up? Oh, time to find out. Oh. Yeah, she's locked up. Well, I was really hoping we could get it to at least turn over. So she obviously sucked up water, and obviously it's been sitting probably for quite a while with water in it. All right, I'm gonna have to call it on this one. Dang, man, this thing has been sitting since June. It was picked up and brought to Copart June 30th. So it's been about 3 months. You gotta think, if it sucked up water, and sorry for the wind, man, and there's been water sitting down in those cylinders for 3 months, I would probably just hang it up on this one, guys. The cylinder walls are gonna be rusted. You're gonna have rust on the valves. Yeah, dang. I'm not saying that it can't be brought back. There's a lot of times you can dump some Marvel down the cylinders. It's relatively easy to do. You can let it soak for a little while. You can rock the crank back and forth a little bit, you know, excuse me, and over time, you might be able to free it up. You might be able to bring it back to life. Unfortunately, like for me right now, I'm just not gonna be interested in this one at all. So let's move on to the next one. Next on my list is a 2012 Kia Forte that's not running. It is a repossession. I like these. These are interesting. Repo, not running. This is a lot of fun. And this, fun fact, was my first brand new car. My very first brand new car was a white Kia Forte Coupe EX. And it's Coupe spelled K-O-U-P. Okay, Coupe. So this is an interesting car because this takes me back to when I was finally able for the first time in my entire life. I was able to buy a brand new car with no money down. It was so amazing to me, the feeling of walking into a dealership, signing my name and driving away in a brand new car. And I saw this sitting here and I had to have it. So sight unseen, I bid on it last week and I won it. I won this car last week. So we're gonna bid on this one. I don't care what's wrong with it. This one is getting bid on by us today. So give me a minute, we'll pull out the phone and we'll start putting some bids down. I don't really care what's wrong with it. I got a feeling about this one. I think this one is one that could be saved. K-O-U-P. It almost looks like I've been working or something, man. What the hell? What is this? Oh, okay. The color of this car is really cool. I like it. It's kind of a blue, it's kind of a purple. It's got a few little, you know, minor dings, and you know, it's an older car and it's got 188,000 miles on the odometer. Let's check out the interior real quick. I'm not sure what that is. That looks like it was at another auction. It's going to be, I believe this is a 2.0 liter. It's an automatic. It's a little Econo box, man, but it was such a fun little car. The bolsters, you know, destroyed. There's something, I don't know, shove that there, make it look a little better. I don't know. It's really not bad, guys. It's not bad. Not for the mileage anyway. Now, the miles do scare me. Yeah, 188,000 on one of these old cars. Yeah, that's quite a bit, but maybe it's just me. I feel like maybe Kia was making better quality cars back then. You know, I don't know. You guys can comment your thoughts below, but for me, that's just how I feel about it. Yes, this is a 2.0 liter, just as I suspected. All right, let's throw the hood prop down and let's throw a jump pack on. It's got a die-hard battery in it. Battery looks way too small for the car, honestly. Way too small. The first thing I look for is, do we have all the wires connected? Is there massive corrosion? No, there's not. There's not a massive amount of corrosion. Next thing I like to look for in a repo car, you'd be surprised how many people will intentionally disable their car, right? They know it's coming to get picked up and they disable it. This one looks like all the maxi fuses still have their connections, so they look good. And you got your cable here, your cable here. Everything looks like it's hooked up. Everything looks like it's in place, guys. One of the other things I'm noticing right off the bat is this air cleaner. This air cleaner is, well, somebody's had it disconnected. You can clearly see that. Everything here has been opened up. So while it's open, let's check the air filter element. Looks good. I don't see any mud or water down there, but I do notice this has been opened up as well. This little tube here. Huh. Okay, I don't know, guys. I didn't do this. This is all, it's all just the way I found it. It's all just the way I found it. Everything here that's taken apart, I didn't do it, man. I didn't do it. There we go. I put it, that's exactly how I found it. It's all just kind of tossed together, sitting here taken apart. That's not a good sign. That almost makes me think the dang thing got flooded with the intake opened up like that. Well, let's see what happens. Do we have any power? That's going to be a no. We have no power. Come on. Oh, booster pack's not happy. There we go. Yeah, she's not happy. She's not liking that battery. Yeah, you're just going to have to like the battery because that's just the way it is. All right, let's check. Do we have coolant? Oh, no. Uh-oh. No, we don't really have coolant either. Do we have oil? Do we at least have oil? Oh, wow. There's a little drop on the bottom of the dipstick, so it looks like it might have a tad bit of oil in it. Well, I'm starting to feel a little discouraged here, guys. I was all kinds of excited about this car, and I'm not so excited anymore. What do you think? Locked up engine? That's what I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess locked up engine. She's alive. Here we go. It runs. Dude, it runs. It runs. It's out of gas, but it runs. Oh no, we gotta get this. We gotta get this. You are kidding me. Import window works? Yes, it does. I just turned on the AC. Whoa, hey now. Whoa. Let's stop playing games. Oh, I got some nasty oil and stuff all over. Let's put it in gear. It goes backwards. It goes forwards. Radio works. And I do believe the air conditioning works. Man, Kia makes some great cars, guys. Kia makes some great cars. I'm telling you, I know there's a lot of people hate on Kia, man. I've heard a lot of hate on the brand. I don't know. For me, personally, I think these things are great. Great cars. Yeah, okay, so it needs an oil change. It needs some coolant. You need to put that all back together. But from initial impressions, just looking at it, listen to her. She purrs, man. Yeah, no. I need this car. I need this car. I wonder if the other wheel is in the trunk. We'll have to check that out real quick. Let's pop the trunk. I'm going to hope that the other wheel's in there. Although if it's not, I mean, it's not a deal breaker. It's not like it's an impossible wheel to find. You can find it on eBay or something, probably dirt cheap. Nope, it ain't in there. Does it still have the spare? Ah, it is in there. Yes, it is. And it's a Continental? I didn't even check the tires on it. Yeah, it's got a Continental tire. I wonder if the rest of them are Continentals, and the tread was good. Continental with excellent tread. What do we got up here? Continental with excellent tread. We know that this one don't match. That's okay. And then, yeah, a Continental with excellent tread. So it had matching Continental tires. It makes me wonder, like, did it get repossessed because somebody fell on hard times? Did it get repossessed, especially with all of this taken apart? Like, did it get repossessed because something was wrong with it? Hell, I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking around. I don't see any oil spewing out or gushing anywhere. Honestly, guys, she looks pretty dang good. If I had to guess, though, why would this car end up here? Why wouldn't the dealer just resell it? You know, why wouldn't you just resell it? That's what I did back when I had a retail lot. I just resell it. You know, you repo it, put it back on lot, flip it again. Makes you wonder Makes you wonder. This thing, I believe, was at maybe DAA, Dealer Auto Auction. It's got a little scanner right here, a little barcode right there. It's not salvaged either. This is a clean title car, guys. It's a clean title car. Air conditioning works great. Okay, let's break out the phone. Let's start bidding. All right, guys, so I know that we're looking at a Kia Forte, but first I got a bid on this Porsche. It's an 06 Cayenne Turbo, which means it's Cayenne S, and there's no bids on it, and it ends at a day and an hour. I don't know why nobody's bidding on it. It's non-public. That might be why. That means dealer only. And it's listed as secondary damage mechanical. 4.5 liter V8, of course. You know, let's go ahead and bid on it, man. I mean, I'll take a chance. Let's see. What should we start the bids at? Let's keep the scrappers away. We'll start it at $250. All right, my maximum bid. This is going to be stupid, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and let's do $700. All right, are you ready? Confirm your bid. There we go. Okay, we are winning the Porsche Cayenne S. Oh, then we got this, a Pontiac Tempest, a 1968 Pontiac Tempest. Look at that, $8,100 with a buy it now of $13,000. Boy, that sounds like a great deal. Now, let's move over here. This is the one that we're looking at. Okay, the 2012 Kia Forte EX. As you can see, it's listed as enhanced non-runner. Doesn't even show the miles. Certificate of title repossession. It's good to go. It's good to go. So let's go ahead and bid. Yes, I could buy it now for $2,250, but let's just say I was the high bidder last week, and I don't want to bid $2,250. It's not worth it to me, guys. I don't think I'd ever even get that back out of it anyway. But what I am willing to bid is I'll do $1,500. Let's go ahead and confirm the bid. Boom. There you go. We successfully placed our bid. We're currently winning it at $225. Like I said, I won it last week for $1,250. So we'll see what happens. Now that we're done with that, I think that's it that I got for now. Yeah. Let's move on to the... Oh, look at that Caddy, though. Look at that Caddy. Okay. Wow. Current bid, $5,700. Buy it now, $12 grand. Oh, man. All right. Moving on. Next on my list is a 2008 Corvette. It's listed as mechanical damage non-runner. What I think is interesting about this is look at the windshield. It says, tries to turn over, starter not engaging. This is an all-state car. Going to bet probably a flood. I can't be certain on that, but that's just my guess. Now, it is an Oklahoma car. I can see the Oklahoma license plate on it, so I know that it was tagged and registered in Oklahoma. Again, if there's wind noise, I do apologize. We got Michelin Pilot Super Sports on it, so somebody spent some money on tires. This is interesting, and I'm going to bet it won't open. Of course not. Oh boy. This one could be a problem, guys. If I don't have a long thing to get down in there, I can't fit my arm in here. I can't get my arm in here. And you got to get all the way down to the floor to reach the emergency open button, because there's no power and the hood is closed. Okay, well, chances of being able to get into this one are slim to none. There's nothing open at all on this. There's no way to get in. Honestly, stupidest idea for a way to get in and out of a car, General Motors. I'm just saying to any car manufacturer, please pay attention to this. You shouldn't have to be stuck. All right. Dang it. Now, the good news is if you have the key fob, I believe there is a way in through the trunk with the key fob. I could be wrong. I can't remember. It's been so long. Yeah, where is it? It's been so long, guys, since I've had one of these. I can't remember for sure. But I'm telling you, there is a way into a Corvette when it has a dead battery. I just can't remember how. I'm pretty sure it was through the trunk. But yeah, with this like, it's nice they left it down, but you can't get your arm in there, and you can't reach that floor. You can't reach that floor, and I don't have anything with me that could reach that far down. So let me do a little Googling real quick, see if I can figure a way to get into it, because I'd really like to attempt to start this car and hear what they're talking about with the starter having trouble cranking, because right now this car is $4,000. Yeah, $4,000. I would like to bid on it, but first I would like to hear exactly what the mechanical problem is with the engine. Well, that made quick work of that, guys. I Googled it and I was right. There is a way to get into the trunk similar to Mercedes. Right here, right there. You could pop that out and you would put the key from the fob in there and you could open the trunk, at which point there's an emergency release under the carpet to get in. But like I said, I can't do that because the key is in the car. Unless I could, hold on. If I could find a piece of wire or something laying on the ground, you know, a coat hanger right now would be invaluable. If I could just, that's so close, if I could just get to that key, I might actually be able to do this. Hold on, dang it. I want in this car, guys. I really do. I really want in this car. $4,000 for a C6, hell of a deal. Never ever underestimate the power of a windshield wiper that's burnt down from a burnt down and twisted up from a Kia. Yeah, I found it just laying on the ground and I was able to reach through the window with it and grab hold of that emergency release and it opened the door. Oh man. Okay, now we're cooking with grease, guys. Obviously, we know the battery's dead. We do. There's no question about that. I want to check the oil. I'm telling you, for $4 grand. Ooh, she's low. She's very low on oil. That is very concerning. That's extremely concerning. Why would it be that low on oil? Huh. You know, maybe the starter's trying to crank over, but it just can't because the engine is semi-locked up. I don't know. I do want to crank it, though. It does say that it cranks. It says that it tries to turn over, but starter is not engaging. So I'd be interested to get a hear of what it's doing for myself. You know, you can't beat being able to put your ears to something, you know, and confirm that this is exactly what it says. I'm not big on trusting just anything you see written on the windshield, guys. So let's hook up a booster pack and let's see what it actually does. All right, you guys ready for this? Let's see what happens. Booster pack is hooked up. Keys are in the car. It says we got accessories on. Uh-oh. Ah. Well, that's accurate. The starter is not engaging. Yeah, you can hear it. The starter is spinning, but it is not engaging the flywheel to turn it over. Well, you can get lucky. You can. Sometimes you just hit it a couple times and it might come back. I don't think so though, guys. Nah, the starter's not going to engage. Well, one thing's for certain, you don't total a car over a starter, okay? That doesn't happen. So I'm a little confused and a little concerned and a little intrigued all at the same time. What if it just needed a starter? But like, the insurance company is not going to total out a car that's worth this amount of money over replacing a starter. And typically the insurance company is not going to cover replacing a starter anyway. Like, that's mechanical problems. That's something the insurance company has nothing to do with unless it was related to something else, like undercarriage damage or a flood, a storm. There's also the possibility, and a real possibility, I'm going to leave this up, okay, so that the next guy doesn't have to fight like I did to get under the hood of this. Or should I close it with the wind? with the wind, I'll have to close it, guys. We got these storms moving in. It is very windy, and I would hate for the wind to catch that and just, you know, I don't want to be responsible for that. I left the tool to get in it sitting over here on the ground, so hopefully somebody can walk by and just look at it and go, wait a minute, this plus this equals, that's how I get in the car. I tried to roll this window up a little more, not all the way, but it won't go up anymore. This is as high as it would go. It absolutely refused to go up anymore. I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't know, guys. Comment, what do you think right now? Like, what do you think? Is it worth the risk? In fact, why don't we pull up Copart right now? Let's take a look at what it's at. Maybe we'll go ahead and just throw a bid on it real fast. All right, so what I want you to see is that this car is listed as a $24,000 car. Okay, they don't have the mileage, and my dummy forgot to check the mileage myself, so I don't know what it is either. But the current bid is $4,600. I feel like we could go $5,000. What do you think? $5,000? Let's do $5,000. Winning for $4,700. There you go. We're winning another one. All right, let's get back on the road. Let's find something else. Next on my list, a 2007 Honda Element, listed as a start, not a drive. 164,000 miles on the odometer. Lots of stickers all over it. Okay. It's an Element SC. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm not an Element guy. This isn't my cup of tea. But we'll take a quick look at it. And for the right price, hell, I'll throw a bid on it. Why not? Why not? What's it gonna hurt? How does this open? Okay, it's like a truck, sort of. All right. I'll be honest with you guys, I've never seen one of these. It looks comfy though. It does. It looks like it's comfortable. It's got a reasonable set of tires. The body's in pretty decent shape. The miles aren't too bad. Now, again, because this isn't like my wheelhouse, it's one of those things where I don't know what common problems are with these. I don't have a clue. These could be the greatest, most reliable vehicles Honda's ever produced, or they could be absolute junk. I guess I'll leave it up to you guys, some of you Honda experts, in the comment section to tell me, should we bid on this or should we stay away from it? I guess first, let's see if it starts. Let's see if she's got any juice. It's not looking like it, but yeah. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Nope. Dead as a doornail. Gotta get the old booster pack out and give her a jump. All right, ready to try that again? I have no doubt it's gonna start up. I got a feeling it'll go into gear. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, that ain't good. That doesn't sound like it starts to me. No, no, that sounds locked up. Oh, oh. What is going on with this one? Now we're gonna call that a wrap, guys. Nope, nope. Nope, she is not happy at all. We'll go ahead and shut that down. I don't want my cables getting hot or anything, and we don't want to start a fire or anything, but I know some of you are gonna be like, oh my God, Randy, you're damaging it. Let me just throw this out there to you guys. Did you hear that clunk, clunk, clunk? She's already done. All right, this one's done. This one's done. The damage is done. I'm not hurting it in the slightest. This motor, unless you perform some kind of miracle, this motor is done. You can hear something in there is very, very damaged. And on top of that, when it came in, 7 of 21, apparently it ran. All right, so I don't know. Maybe it's got water in it. That would be my guess. The oil looks fine. Yeah, I can't tell you what's wrong with it. You know, I don't have a clue what's wrong with this. All I can tell you is that there's nothing I could do to hurt this that's not already been done. All right, it's hurt the minute you cranked it over, you turned the key, and it went clunk, clunk, clunk. And look, I don't see anything taken apart under here. Nothing that would look like something from an insurance company that was a flood car. Nothing. So I don't know, but you heard it crank. It did crank. It's just one of those things. Yeah, it's a delicate situation when an engine is frozen or freezing up like that. Yeah, you could continue bumping it and trying to crank it. And you heard it did eventually crank over for a moment, but these battery cables will get really, really hot, not just on the battery, but also on the starter. You could start a fire, so you don't want to sit there and just hold the key. Worst thing you could do, bump it, bump it, bump it, let it rest, bump it, bump it, bump it. And eventually, as you heard, it cranked over. We could probably get this one running. Honestly, guys, I'm not interested in this one, though. Not at all. So moving on to something I found sitting across the street that I didn't know was sitting here. So a little bit earlier in the video, we put a bid on this. Well, at that time, this was in an off-limits area that I couldn't get to, so I blindly threw a bid on it. Little did I know, it was going to be sitting out here now. It's a 2006 Porsche Cayenne S, listed as a run and drive with mechanical damage and no odometer. Very interesting. It's got a very nice set of tires. Let me see, these are Falcon. They're Falcon Zeeks, and it's a set, and it looks good. It looks good. Okay, I'm digging this, man. Like, the body looks good, but again, mechanical damage. All right, we'll figure that out here in a minute. It's too late. We already threw a bid on it. Whoa. Oh man, what happened there? Just glue, I guess. You just glue those back on. Okay. Well, aside from those, you know, it looks pretty decent. What's it look like up front? Oh, it smells decent. Looks like you got Alcantara. And do we have a key here? We do. The key's already in it. Well, dead as a doornail, of course. That's to be expected from one of these, right? Let's open the hood. Yeah, this is decent, man. Decent. Can you tell I've been watching Trailer Park Boys? Decent. All right, let's see what she's got under the hood here. Whoo, man. All right. Yep, I'm digging that too, man. She looks good. Now, my question is where's the battery go? Right here. It's got a picture of a battery on it. All right. There's your ground. There's your positive. Took a jump up to it, and let's see what kind of mechanical damage it's got. Are we ready? I'm ready. If you're not ready, I'm sorry, but I'm ready. I wanna see what this thing's deal is, man. Miles, it's got miles. Miles are 123, so not too bad. Woo. Okay. That sounded like a starter issue. Didn't sound very good. Didn't sound healthy, but she's running. Let's shut this door because I'm ding ding ding. I can't do the ding ding ding. Looks like the screen works. Radio works. All right, I think that's heated seats, warning air suspension. Oh boy. That's a code that everybody wants to get, isn't it? Okay, the air conditioner is on, and it feels like it's working. Yeah, AC works. The air suspension, that sucks. We got comfort, normal, and sport modes. Yeah. Well, it says that this doesn't work. So, yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Does it go into gear? It does. And it goes backwards. And it goes forwards. Okay, so we've got cold air. It goes forward and backward. I don't know if the terrain modes are working at all. And the air suspension may not work. It may have been converted already. That's a possibility. The air suspension may not work because it's been disconnected and converted over to struts. Whoa. It just shut off. Everything, the power, all of it just went out. What? Okay. Well, that's something different. What is going on with you? Nope, those have not been converted. They have not. So we have an air suspension that it simply doesn't work. That's weird that it just shut off like that. My booster pack is not happy either. Let's give it a try. Wow, there must be a serious draw on this, guys. It killed my jump pack. Like, no joke, my jump pack is dead. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah, I know my cable's a little tore up, but the jump pack isn't even warm. This thing had plenty of juice. It's dead. Oh man, did I really put a bid on this? There is some sort of major electrical draw on this. There has to be. There has to be. To have just killed the jump pack that quickly. Can I get it to come back? I don't think so. No, great. Jump pack is dead, so we can't even explore this any further. What we do know is that it runs. We know that it goes forwards and backwards. It looks decent, and it's got good tires. Aside from that, though, that sucks. I didn't bring an extra boost pack with me, so yeah, this will be fun. Next on my list, a 2006 Chrysler 300C, donated, listed as a non-runner. The C on this one, okay, this is back in the day when the C meant it had a V8 under the hood. Okay, today apparently it don't mean that, and I don't even know what designates a V8 today in one of these Chryslers, but 258,000 miles on the odometer. It's got liquid metal motorsports wheels, baby, with Kumo Exta ASXs. What size are these bad boys, man? 20s. We got 20s on them. We do 245, 45, 20s on this bad boy. She's you know, she's banged up a little bit. I'd say it's still good enough to be a driver. Still good enough to be a driver. This right here concerns me though. Okay, number one, it's donated. That's a little concerning. But when you see writing on the back that says customer car, well, that tells you it was probably at a mechanic shop pretty recently before it was sent off to be donated to charity. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Of course, as I said, my booster pack is ooh, yuck. Whew. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, it's, this is pretty gross. That is pretty gross. My booster pack is dead, so if it's got no juice, there's nothing we can do. Black ice, baby. Black ice. Only the best. Yeah, this is rough. I was actually thinking about throwing a bid on this just for fun. And it's riddled in hail damage too. Riddled in hail damage. Oh wow, are you serious? Good Lord. Wow. Okay. Okay. Of course. Dead as a doornail. Well, can we even pop the hood popper's gone? No, where is it? Where is hold on, I'll find it. There it is. I've had a couple of these back in the day, man. I like the 300C. I don't like this one. This one is in bad shape. This one is super rough. I could throw a bit on it, but I really don't think I want to. I really don't think I want. Oh, the hood shock's missing. It's completely gone. Okay. What's she look like under the hood? You got wiring looms that have been disintegrated. Yeah, guys. These are solid motors, though, man. They are. Transmissions, maybe not so much, but boy, that's a lot of oil too. That's overfilled on oil. So that right there is concerning to me. You know. Oh crap. Okay, and then you got this hood shock that's completely missing. So you got to kind of stick your fingers under here and not drop the hood on your hand and still try to close it. Oh boy. And that grill, man, I don't know what to think about that. What do you guys think? Should we just skip this? Let's pass on this one. I'm thinking pass. I can't even think of a number I would bid for it. I don't want the car at all. There's nothing about that car I want. But sitting next to it is a little bit newer from Mopar, a Super B, right? Yeah. It's got the stickers on the tires. You know it means business, man. It's got tire stickers on it. That's how you know it's for real. No, something tells me that this is fake. I don't think this is 392. I think somebody just stuck the little the Bumblebee or Super Bee, whatever they call those. I can't even tell what that is. That don't even look legit. That doesn't even look legit. I think they just stuck some stickers on it, man. Oh, you ain't gonna open that neither. You ain't gonna open that. I mean, you could just peep in here real quick. Oh no, it's a V6. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on, let me get you guys in here. You see that? Yeah, that's a V6, guys. That's a V6. She's not legit. She's a poser. She's a poser. Kind of like my Pontiac Tempest, right? Posing to be a GTO. Yeah, I ain't got a GTO. I got a Tempest. Man, I'll tell you what though. Regardless, honestly, I don't care. But man, that was a bad wreck. So whoever owned it, hope you're all right. I do. That was nasty. That was nasty. Sincerely, all jokes aside, I hope you're all right. Hope everybody was in the car was okay. And with that, no, we're not done. Are you kidding me? We got one more to check out. You're gonna like this one. And last on my list, excuse the noise, there's some fans on here, but this is a 1970 Cadillac Deville, Coupe DeVille, two-door, beautiful, beautiful car. Now, this was in an accident, full disclosure, and unfortunately took a little bit of quarter damage. From the pictures, it didn't look like it was really all that bad. Okay, I'm looking at it in person now, and it does look kind of bad. This is a rag top. Oh yeah, this took a nice hit in the quarter back here. Definitely fixable, absolutely fixable. Look, the gaps on between the trunk and the quarter are still good. It is still a very, very nice looking car. Just gonna need a little bit of quarter work back here. The rest of it though is absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful ride. Love the fender skirts. Remember when I told you about the Plymouth of mine? I love those fender skirts because it really makes it look a little more like a Cadillac. Man, this is what I'm talking about. It's this Cadillac look, this classic and iconic Cadillac look that I'm talking about right here. I think it looks good on just about everything. Now, one thing I'm noticing is the white walls have turned yellow. That's usually a sign that a car has been parked for a while. I don't know, maybe this thing was moved out to a street. I don't know what happened to it. It's a shame though. It's an absolute shame. Let's take a look at the interior, see what she looks like. Honestly guys, if I had more in the bank, this thing would be a no-brainer. This would be a no-brainer. I would buy this and I would have it fixed and I would cruise the living hell out of this car. I would. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get back there. Boy, look how big these seats are. You just lift those up, climb in the back there. Big old heavily insulated seats, man. Like when they say it rides like a Cadillac, this is exactly what they're talking about. Let's see if we can pop the hood real quick. Check this out too. The wipers are over here on the door. Very cool, right? Little buttons. You got your door locks, your power windows, all the normal stuff, your mirrors, all that good stuff. It's supposed to be a run and drive. We'll check that out here in just a minute. But first, let's see if we can figure out how to pop the hood. I'm gonna guess that maybe it's no, it's not up under there, is it? Is it up under here? I'll be honest with you guys, I have never had one of these, so I couldn't tell you where the dadgum hood release is on it. Let's check and see if possibly it's inside the car. I don't think so, but it could be. It could be. She's an older one, but maybe there is a hood release in here somewhere. What do you think? The answer is no. There's no hood release in here that I can see. Huh. All right, so any Cadillac aficionados in the in the comments right now, definitely holler at me. Tell me where it's at, man. I'm looking and I'm thinking, all right, let's say you put a front plate right here, right? Obviously you can't get to it from the front plate. I do see a little I see a little latch right here, but you can't get to it. You know what I mean? So there's got to be a rod or something to get access to this. I see it right there. Just there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna get my fingers in there. Let me fiddle around with it for a minute, guys. See if we can figure out how to pop this hood. All right, I figured it out. It's right here. Can't see it really, but right there, it's got a little notch cut out in the hood, so where the grill is, it'd be right about here. Just gotta finger it out a little bit. We got an aftermarket big aluminum radiator. What is this, a three or a 4-core radiator? Yeah, she is massive. I don't know what size engine this has, and there's no emissions label on it, but I'm gonna guess maybe a 500 cubic inch. You guys comment below. I know some of you out there are Cadillac enthusiasts. You'd be happy to tell me what it is. Looks like we got a more recent brake booster over here. Of course, we got your cruise control. We got a little emissions control system there. You got your air conditioning. All the belts are hooked up. I climbed underneath it and it's not leaking anything that I can see. She looks to have been in really good shape. Really good shape. I'd say it's pretty good average daily driven condition. You know, daily driven meaning probably daily driven back in the day when it was new, then parked for a while, and then occasionally driven on the weekends or something. There she goes. Fires right up. This would be a good daily driver. Fix the quarter panel and just drive it. It's definitely not in perfect condition, guys. She's got wear. I mean, she's got wear all over the steering wheel. It's got wear all over the body. It even still has the factory radio. You can't see it very well, but there it is, man. Power steering works. Feels good. The brakes are really solid. It goes into reverse. It goes into drive. Of course, it's not running its best right now. Remember, it's cold. It takes a little bit for it to warm up and open that choke. And, you know, there's a possibility it's got bad gas in it too. The fuel gauge seems to be working. It's over half a tank. It smells absolutely awful. The important window does work. There she goes. She's getting a little better. There she goes. There she goes. Some of these cars just need to run for a minute, man. Look at that steering wheel. Tell me that is not a thing of beauty right there. All right, let's get out and take a look at her. She's running a whole lot better now. Look at all that smoke, my goodness. Woo! Oh man, I'm gonna die back here. That's rank. Yeah, this would be a great car to turn into a daily driver. There's some gold paint under there, so I don't know if it was originally a gold color back in the day. Possibly been repainted. If they did repaint it, they did a really good job. She's purring like a kitten, guys. She is purring like a kitten. Now, you got to be very careful with these old hoods, man. Sometimes you got to walk them down. Sometimes you got to grab them and push back to get them to go down. We'll try this one. This one is nice and smooth. This is buttery smooth. Look how easy that hood closed. Buttery smooth. Guys, this is a good one. I don't know what it's gonna go for, but I've noticed on these old Cadillacs, I've seen them before, they tend to go for some money. They do, they tend to go for some money. And I guess I understand, man, like nothing rides like a Cadillac, right? The dashboard is in excellent condition too, look at that. Beautiful condition, the door panel's in beautiful condition. I got the lights on, let's see if they work. Hell, even the one that's wrecked is working. We got lights back here as well. This thing is, it's like a mile long, guys. This is like a football field right here. This thing is insane. Look at that. Tell me that is not beautiful. The only thing you're missing on this car is some bull horns. Ask Weston, he'll tell you. Some bull horns right here on the hood would just complete the look at this car, right? Oh man, yeah, I would buy this thing, I would drop the top and just go cruising. But yeah, honestly, you could drive it like this, guys. You don't have to fix this. If you just wanted to cruise it for a while, save up some money and fix the quarter damage, man, you could absolutely do that. This could be fixed. This could be fixed, but for me, that's pretty significant damage, guys. And unfortunately, in a car, even this nice, even one this nice, people are gonna see this nice car, but they're gonna see that smashed quarter, and it's just gonna distract from the beauty of the car. It really will. So I'd recommend getting that fixed ASAP. And with that, guys, I think we're gonna end this video. We're gonna get up out of here, guys. If you enjoyed the content, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Auto Auction Rebuild. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. Until next time, stay safe out there. We're gonna be showing you this in the next one. I will catch you all very, very soon in the next video.